Hello everyone, how's it going, and welcome to today's Wild Rift video. Now before we get into today's video, I just want to quickly announce that I am doing a skin giveaway. All you have to do to join the skin giveaway is like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below. Doesn't matter what you comment, just comment anything down below to make sure that you are entered. I'm also doing this giveaway over on Twitter as well, so I'll leave the link down in the description if you want to go and enter into Twitter. All it is a random skin chest. The amazing people at Riot gave me a few codes to give away to you all, so I'm really excited to finally be doing some giveaways, which is going to be very exciting. But let's get into today's video. Now today's video is the return of Wild Rift Esports. This is the first game back for Wild Rift competitive in EU, and you're going to be seeing a lot of familiar faces in this first game that I'm going to be showing you today. If you want to see more of this content, let me know down in the comments. I know some of you are interested in competitive, some of you are interested into more guides. Don't worry, more guides will be coming out soon for the new patch, and also I've got the Garen A to Z guide coming out soon as well. But in this is the Purge tournament. This is the Rift Legends Open Qualifiers 1. This is currently happening every single day at 5 p.m. GMT. 5 p.m. GMT or 6 p.m. CET. So if you do want to join in with the co-stream, I am streaming over on Twitch as well every single evening. But yeah, like I said, in today's game, you're going to be seeing a lot of very familiar faces. We're going to be looking at Team Scorp Omega against MB. Now, Team Scorp Omega, you probably don't know many of their faces, but MB, a lot of familiar faces. Lonely Kid in the Baron lane, Andre Z in the jungle, Nakriz in the mid lane, Josh in the duo lane with Heste at support. So a lot of very familiar faces from Parla, from Team Queso, from Viv. So very excited to see how well they will all gel together as the open qualifiers go on. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy this. This is going to be me co-streaming. This could be just a live gameplay. You can skip to certain games or drafts in the comment section down below, but it's going to be me casting a game with Mozilla. So hopefully you enjoy. Make sure you join the giveaway as well, and I'll see you in the next Wild Rift video. Peace. Holy shit. First game of Wild Rift competitive in well, not really the first because there's a French tournament. The first EU anyway, I guess you could say.
True. France is not a recognized member of the European Union.
Technically that's us, but I'm not going to carry on that conversation. As far as I'm aware, all champions are available, even though Zeri got nerfed to the freaking ground. I don't think we'll ever see Zeri, because we'll just see mages in the bot lane.
Yeah, it's kind of sad, because I think Zeri actually does really well into mages.
She got nerfed pretty damn hard. Actually, a lot harder than what I thought, because I thought she was like decent, but I didn't think she was like overpowered. But I think once she got like 3 items, she was kind of like 1v9.
Yeah, I think it's just the issue of like games going too long in solo queue, so you get your 3 item power spike every time.
Should be good. Making sure audio levels are all good. Looks fine. Sweet. Chat, if there's any problems, let me know. Let me know, but everything should be okay. Right, sweet. All right, let's see how these games are going to go then. Do you have any, if you like watched any scrims or anything, do you know any idea of like the meta or anything like that at the moment? Or
No, I've literally not watched a single second of competitive Wild Rift since.
Okay, so we're both on the same stage then. we're both in the same position. Well, actually, to be fair, I watched like SEA and China a little bit, but maybe it's just a little bit different.
I heard they're doing like double bruiser bot lanes now or something.
Double
like
bruisers?
tank bot, bruiser bot or something.
That sounds pretty disgusting. That's like something completely different.
No, it's like when the enemy locks in a mage bot lane now, they just go like Riven as their ADC.
Oh. I would say like, okay. We got this insane, you know, scaling AP mage. It's like, let's fight fire with fire. And just go like super aggressive with like bruises and everything. Okay, well, Gragas first pick. I mean, kind of no surprise. I'm trying to think of any other power picks that might be open. Riven is open. Riven is open.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much going to be the same
kind of
meta that we left off with.
Yep, Karma. Yep, here we go.
because nothing really changed. They didn't nerf any of the broken champions. They didn't buff any of the weak champions.
It's true. They buffed some of them, but only just by like a little bit. Like it wasn't even a lot, basically. I'm interested to see if we actually get Galio, because I think Galio is actually. I mean, Galio was already strong as a support, but I think his buffs are quite nice as well.
Yeah, it's curious that we don't see Garen. I feel like Garen is actually just blue side first pick material now. This champion is so beyond broken.
I tried to play Garen. I'm trying to get game like wins with Garen, but I can just never get it to work. I think I just suck with the champion. I don't know. I think I'm just terrible.
Fine.
It's all good.
Not everyone can play this kind of a mechanical mid-lane champion.
I think that's the problem, is like he's so unmechanical that my brain just gets fried. I'm just like, yeah, I can just face plant and just do whatever I want, and then I just die, and I'm just like, ah. Wukong, Gragas, Zed. That's a pretty damn strong top side. Probably Wukong top, Gragas jungle, Zed mids. Even though Zed jungle is the one thing that I saw a lot in SEA, but it did get nerfed to do like 60% damage now to monsters, but I think it still might be a thing that we might see a little bit if players are comfortable. But I never saw Zed jungle in EU, like ever. And I saw it in SEA and I was like, holy shit, it's crazy.
Yeah, I think it's just good to have a jungler that can play Zed, because Zed is such a high prio pick, right? And if the enemy answers it with Garen, you don't really want to have it mid lane.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it might not be the best jungler available.
I think the thing is about Zed jungle is like your kind of early game's a little bit weak in a way, and then like all you really do with Zed jungle is you just farm up the jungle, you get to level 5, and then you can just easily walk to any side lane, you know, and just kind of ult your side lane. You have a lot of mobility to gank as well. You can easily tower dive with Zed as well. Like I think there's a lot of things that you can do with Zed jungle. But yeah, I saw it pop off quite a lot in SEA, and I was like, holy shit, this is actually a thing. I even saw in the patch 4.1 preview video that they did last night, they were like, oh, you can even take Urgot in the jungle. I was like, no, don't give them ideas. Like, come on. It's like we already have stupid shit in the jungle already, and now they're like teasing with Urgot jungle.
I feel like Urgot is such a mid lane champion in Wild Rift. Like he doesn't really fit into the Sundra meta in top lane. And you just go like Hullbreaker first or some stupid shit and you run it down mid lane.
That sounds pretty busted actually. Hullbreaker Urgot. I'm actually curious what the build might be. I don't even know what they play on Urgot on like PC anymore or anything, or I don't know what the numbers are like. Like Black Cleaver and that, is there? Yeah.
They go Cleaver, Titanic Hydra usually, and then Jungle. Either that or they go like some weird lethality Eclipse build.
So Heste we got on Nautilus. No Heste Rakan this game, unfortunately. Riven for Andres. Okay. Pretty decent. So we got Garen and Jax banned out, and then we have Ziggs and Ashe banned. I wonder if MB know anything about SCP, because I don't know any of these players at all.
I mean, it seems like SCP doesn't know anything about MB either.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they would have banned the Rakan.
Yeah, exactly. And they also would have banned out like Riven and junglers instead of Baron Lane. But I guess they want to shut down Lowly Kid a bit. Ezreal, okay. We're seeing ADCs at least. I'm happy.
I mean, it's a pretty good Ezreal game, honestly. Does well into like almost every pick on the enemy team.
Oh, there's the Galio I wanted to see. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. I've actually really been enjoying Galio recently. I've just been like kind of smurfing on people, Galio mids. Galio is pretty damn fun. You're not playing Yuumi Heste. Get off the Yuumi Heste. He's going to be Lonely Kids champion here. What's open for him? Oh, unless it's Lonely Kid Riven top. Maybe.
I don't like the Riven into Wukong matchup. I feel like it's very Wukong favored.
Yeah. I think Wukong doesn't really have a bad matchup, to be fair. Like, Wukong's just so strong into so many different matchups.
Yeah.
Because you have so much healing, you have your W for invisibility and kind of bait in, and you have your E as well. You can trade so well with Grasp, plus your Q.
It looks to be Oh no, never mind, they're swapping. I thought for a second it might be Gragas top Wukong jungle.
I'll put a spanner in the works, definitely. Right, now the question is...
Well, it's a ribbon as well. It's just that Wukong jungle clears too slow.
The question is, have they fixed or have they... Oh, wait. Nakrez, Riven mid and Akali top? Okay. I mean, I think Riven favors better into Zeds, but I don't know if Kali favors better into Wukong. Like,
I think Wukong and Zed are Kali's worst two matchups in top lane. At least that's what I remember it being. Maybe it changed because like some items were shifted around in strength, but I'm not too sure. Doesn't really seem like good of a matchup to me.
Pog. No, they still have the TQ and the PRL names. Sad times. sad times. My heart just sinks every single time. Lonely Kid is now Lonely Kiddo. Nice. nice. Right. Hopefully, spectate feature is now actually good. Who knows? Zoom out a little bit. Then I want to put on... Oh, directed cam. Let's see if directed cam is any good. It probably won't be. It'll probably be complete garbage. But you know what? It's okay. It should be good. Right, here we go. Game numero 1. I'm hyped. I'm just going to leave it on directed cam, and I hope that Wild Rift have fixed their directed cam and we can just chill and just talk about the game. If not, then I'm going to have to like move the camera around like I normally do, and that's not fun. Any interesting starting items? Any interesting runes or anything? No. Kraken stay at Ezreal, so we can have a little bit more early game power. Not going to scale as much. Fleet footwork for Akali top, kind of standards. Conqueror, electrocute. Everything's pretty standard, to be fair. I don't think there's anything too crazy.
You can see Nakrez shoved out the first wave immediately and then just ran into enemy blue up to clear the control wall. So
did he put that control wall down himself, or was that someone else?
No, SCP put down a control ward, and Nakrez went in, warded himself, saw that there was a control ward, took the blast band over.
Oh, that's what I mean. There's already a ward on the SPC's blue buff. You see it, the red wards, but I don't know who did that. I don't know if that was maybe Andres.
Yeah, that was Nakrez.
Oh, it's Nakrez. I'm stupid. Oh, okay, yeah.
So I think they're trying to contest the topside jungle here. Otherwise,
yeah. Oh, there was a flash in or something. Something's happening mid, but once again, direct cam sucks. Okay, that's a pretty... This is 1-for-1 trade. Okay, direct cam still sucks. Unfortunate. And
what?
Lonely Kid killed Wukong in a 1v1, and now he misses like a whole 2 waves.
Seems to be a player gap.
I mean, it's Lonely Kid. I mean, what do you expect, I guess? Looks like director cam has also not fixed itself because it's complete garbage still because it missed everything, but fun. So I guess I'm gonna have to like direct the camera myself, which I hate doing.
So I think SCP got first blood in Z, right? So they're not really that far behind in gold, even though Wukong lost so much in top lane.
Yeah, there's a big gold lead in mid lane, but there's also a big lead in top lane as well. SCP actually not doing too bad though. Like the early rotation from Kitty Pet, the Galio, actually kind of predicted Heste's roam as well. Oh, remind me this game that I need to change the player names as well. I just realized I have the champion names and not the player names. I'll change that after this game. I'll change it after this game. I just hope directed cam doesn't fix anything else. But yeah, Andres is playing super aggressive. They're pushing this mid lane wave to Z. I think this is kind of nice because maybe Nakrez is going to be kind of threatened by a dive. Galio's losing a little bit of XP here. I mean,
Galio's clearly not expecting people to be here.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of unlucky. Lonely Kid's trying to 1v2 top lane. Okay.
I think they even saw them pathing down from mid lane, right?
Yeah, they must have seen him from the vision from the minions. Like you see him from the minions. Zed should have called that they were on their way bot, but I don't think they just realized that all 3 of them were going to be there.
Yeah, Ezreal was never really in danger there. At least he shouldn't have been. So I don't know why Galio took like the risky path to get to bot lane.
Ooh! That's a nice snipe. Oh no, Zed. Oh no, Zed. Oh, actually he uses ulti. Can he W away? Nope, he can't. 1-for-1 trade though. Okay, this is turning into a bit of a bloodbath now. Turning into a little bit of a bloodbath. That snipe by Josh was actually kind of clean. I was actually really surprised they hit. What is Gragas doing down here? He trying to stop something? No. Wait, it's Candy. Who has all the candy? Who has all the candy? Awesome candy.
Probably Riven.
I don't. Oh yeah, maybe because yeah, Nakra's got double killed in here. Yeah. So it might have been him with the candy. So all the best. Is this gonna be Trinity Force Wukong top lane, or is he just building Sheen and then going Black Cleaver first item? I'm really confused.
I think it's gonna be. Actually, I'm not sure why is there another really quick win.
I think he just went Sheen and then he's just going for Black Cleaver. Oh, this is kind of sad. Oh, maybe Knockup actually gets a kill. Oh, he's just out of range for next auto. That was actually really, really unlucky. They're set up for the Drake though, straight away.
You got the Drake for that, but I think that's a trade you always take when you're team MP. You just want to get the Rift Herald and unleash Akali.
Mm-hmm. You just want to play around your side lanes. Play around the Kali or play around Riven as well.
I don't like the Sandra first on Riven here. I don't see what he's gonna auto attack here on the enemy team.
That's true.
Like he has a lot of targets.
I mean, maybe he's going to auto attack a Galio when he gets taunted, but you know, what's that going to do? It's only like, I mean, I've seen their Rivens go Ghostblade first item now, but that's mainly in the jungle, I think. It's like,
I think it's pretty bad this game too. I think just having a cleaver is probably the best option here.
mm-hmm. Okay, so Lonely Kid has 1,000 gold leads. We got about 800 gold lead in the jungle. Mid lane's now kind of even. Zed has a bit of a lead, but there you go. Hunter's just going to get a few plates mid, but nothing too crazy. Zed bot lane is... Oh, wait. Maybe 1v1's Lonely Kid here, actually. Oh, he actually landed the Q as well. Oh!
Popping off.
That was kind of good. Oh, he got hooked, though. That's kind of unlucky. Wait! He's still... Huh? Oh, he lived. Okay. Ulti. That's actually a really good ulti. Missed the Q, but it's fine. Okay, SCB actually not doing that bad. That was actually kind of clean. That's actually pretty damn fucking good. Not bad. Not bad.
That's playing very well this game, but they're just behind in every single lane.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Like CSing, I guess.
I think the big thing was, yeah, look, it's really weird. It was Black Cleaver, so he just built Sheen and then he just delayed his Black Cleaver. I don't like that at all.
Yeah.
Like, you just delay your first item power spike. Oh, Nakraz. Oh, I'm just attacking tower now, though. Oh, he missed the Q again. Oh, no. You can tell this Zed auto cast, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, Trisha Barrage. Oh, he got him.
Ezreal doesn't auto cast though.
That's true. Yeah, you can tell the Zed auto cast is kind of sad, because if this Zed doesn't auto cast, then I think he actually gets a few more kills this game. I mean, Zed is like one of the most difficult champions to manually aim all your abilities, especially when you have like your shadow and everything. So difficult. What's happening, bot? Okay.
It's often also just wrong to aim your abilities on Zed, because it's so much more reliable to hit your combo when you're autoing them.
Mm-hmm. Okay, first Sora goes to MB in the top lane. Zed got another kill though in the bot lane again, which is kind of nice. I need to make sure I mute this. So then, yeah. All right, back to directed cam. Pog. Honestly though, Zed having a pretty good game. If Wukong didn't die so early against Akali, and if this goal lead in top lane wasn't that big, then I think they probably would have had a chance. Like this big goal lead in top lane, like this Akali can just pop off and Wukong's kind of useless.
No, I mean that should literally never
Oh
happen.
no. That's just, yeah. I mean,
I don't think there's a single matchup in the game where I would say Akali should solo kill level 4.
oh no, definitely not. No, I mean, Akali's probably one of the weakest Baron laners if we're not talking about like KO or anyone like that, you know.
Yeah. I mean, Kia's probably even stronger than Akali.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
That's a bit of a statement. Hats of Flats, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. Thank you very much for the prime. Sorry, I appreciate it. But I should really make I should really make a command actually, which chatbots, custom command. Are we fighting here over Rift Herald? That's the question. Oh, okay. We can't flash away. Oh, Andres with the flank again. Andres is just everywhere. Like, he's just absolutely mad. He's just everywhere. Casting with Mozilla. There we go. We should have a casting command. There we go. Nice. Alright, we're Gucci. Yeah, Andres is just everywhere. Andres is just flanking all over the place.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell Gragas is not having a fun time.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a lucky game. I mean, he's 2,000 gold behind now. He's just, Andres is just everywhere. Oh, he even missed that body slam as well. Oh, such a clean. Oh my god. It's so clean. Oh, lonely kids. Yeah. Where did Zed go? Oh my god, Zed went ring around the rosies around them. I think makes a difference though. Oh, Heste missed hook. We didn't see that. Don't worry, Heste. You're all good, buddy. You're all good. Oh, okay. He got him in the end. All got him in the end. It's an interesting thing I've been seeing. Oh, wait. Wait, Zed just killed freaking lonely. Okay. I missed the Zed killing Andres, but it's fine. They still get dragon anyway. Oh, okay. What the fuck is this game?
Why does Ezra have ice spawn this game? What?
Riven? I guess. Who knows? Who knows? This is one thing I've been seeing a lot actually is Leandry's on Karma. I've been seeing it a lot in SEA games. Oh, Gragas ulti mid again. Oh,
I think it's just bad, honestly.
I kind of understand it in a way. If you're against like a lot of like bruisers and tanks and they can do a little bit of extra damage, it also gives you like a little bit more tank stats as well.
So much less damage than Rabadon's does.
Oh yeah.
And like so much less utility as well than Rabadon's gives you. Because you're gonna have like 150 extra AP. So whatever you are shield scaling is probably like 70% or something.
Mm-hmm.
Just extra shielding.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think it's just for the extra tankiness as well, because you do get quite squishy with Karma if you just go like full glass cannon. Maybe. I don't really know, but I see it a lot in SEA, and also China do it as well. Like China and SEA always go Leandry's second item on Karma.
China known for their good item build.
True, very true. Oh, Heste. Okay, okay. They're all dying. I mean, MB are just doing what they want at the moment, it seems like. And they kind of can do whatever they want. Necros gets another kill, I think that was. Oh no, it was Lonely Kid. Lonely Kid gets another kill. Oh, the Gragas body slam missed. Actually would have been a good body slam as well if he would have hit that. I mean, honestly though, for a team that I don't really know too much about, like this STP team is actually not that bad. Okay, Gragas is okay. Andres just kind of flashed for no reason. I don't think he needed to flash. He just flashed anyway. Oh. Yeah, I mean, for a team that I don't really know too much about, like the Zed is actually pretty clean, to be fair. I don't think the Zed is actually that bad.
Yeah.
The roams from Galio is also not too bad, even though the item build is very questionable. Like, extremely questionable from this Galio. And maybe if he has an actual item build, and maybe if he built, I don't know, Abyssal Mask and... Oh, did you see what they said about Abyssal Mask in the patch 4.1 preview thing?
No.
They basically said, so they're changing Abyssal Mask. They're like, oh, we want Abyssal Mask to only to stop being useful on only one champion, Amumu. And I'm like, do you even play the game? Like, first of all, every Amumu that I see always goes full AP anyway, because you can solo Baron at 3 items. Second of all, if they like, I guess they don't watch competitive, because pretty much most tanks go Abyssal Mask like first or second item to increase damage of like AP champions like Karma, Lux, bot lane. And they were like, oh, we just need to make it more compatible with other champions, basically. And Gragas is dead again. So yeah, they're basically changing it now. I think this game is pretty much over.
I think it makes sense in a way, because if it's a Mask in solo queue, it's a bad item most of the time.
Yeah, I guess in solo queue, yeah.
And they don't really care about competitive. I mean, they've made it pretty clear, considering that like Gragas is the most broken champion in the game for the past 2 years.
Are you true?
Because no one can play him in solo queue.
I actually played on my Smurf recently, and I played 3 games of Gragas on my Smurf. That's in Emeralds. I got 10 plus kills every game, but I lost every single one. So yeah, champ sucks. Confirmed. Confirmed. No, I found that very weird. They're basically changing Abyssal Mask now, so it's like when you take AP damage, you gain stacks, and then when you immobilize someone, so like Galio, for example, when you immobilize someone, you send off like an explosion which deals like a bunch of AP damage, basically. They're getting rid of the passive, which gives you more AP to nearby allies.
Yeah.
Alright, third Drake coming up. This game is actually lasting a bit longer than what I thought, though. I thought this would be more of a stump than I was expecting. At least SCP are putting a little bit of a fight.
Team MB don't really have the champions to push power push. They have like a Kali, Lee Sin, Risen. They can't really do it unless they win a fight outright.
Oh my god, that Lee Sin kick was disgusting.
Which they basically win every fight they take, right? But
yeah,
he doesn't take any fights at the moment, or they don't want to risk any fights. They also probably shouldn't be risking the fight for the second dragon, considering it's Ocean Dragon and the enemy only has Infernal.
Oh my god, that's so unlucky. I mean, to be fair, MB are taking a lot of risks though. Like, I don't know why, but they are. They're just like diving and just doing a bunch of crazy plays, but I guess they just feel confident enough.
I think it's just the nature of people not having played actual good competitive games, so they're just playing it like solo queue.
True. I wonder how, like, I'm guessing all the top teams have scrimmed against each other a few times.
Yeah,
like,
I think probably like a week or so, or a week or two.
Yeah. Like, probably I would say MB probably has been scrimming with like Team Kittens. Who's the other team? Final Poggers as well. Like, probably them 3 have been scrimming against each other, because they're for me like the top 3 teams right now.
I'm also surprised that we're not seeing any Rengars. I mean, I know it's the first game, right? But
oh, it's nerfed now. The nerf came through already. Then the patch is today.
Nerf doesn't matter. It's like
really?
stuff. Yeah.
I mean, the extra bonus AD that you get per stack is pretty big, no? Because now it's only like, you don't get 5, 10, 15, 20. It's like one.
Yeah, but
I
realistically,
don't know.
what makes a champion OP is not that he kills you like once and then he snowballs off the bonus AD, is that he kills you regardless of like what the state of the game is. Like even if he's like 0-0 and all he did was farm, as long as he has like Navori and Charge Blade or Navori and PT or whatever, he just kills you.
Also, I know he's like one of the fastest tower taking champions in the game as well.
Yeah. Especially if you're in like a competitive setting, all you have to do is force the Akali, for example, this game, away from her tower, and you take like 4 plates.
But the Esports unstoppable. Hold up.
Yeah, Esports is a really good pick.
Oh, wait! He solo killed Lonely Kid! Oh, he didn't. Gragos was there. I thought he solo killed Lonely Kid. Wait, but actually, it's a 2-for-1 trade. It's actually not that bad. SCP. This game's a little bit... No, I mean, it's not the best. That's for sure.
I guess it comes down to whoever gets the Elder. Because the game is still winnable for SCP, but it's extremely hard.
Yeah, it's still very, very hard. Especially because how far behind Gragas is, and also the Wukong.
No.
Like, if it wasn't for them two being so far behind, like, it would actually be winnable. Are they just starting this Elder? Wait, they're bursting it. Wait, they can actually get it as well. Oh, Andres, Smack King, is he going to do it again? Oh, he didn't!
Okay, this game might actually be over now.
Is it killing? Oh, wait. Oh, my. Wait, they're both TP. They're just going to die, no?
Yeah.
There's no way they survived it. There's no way they survived this, right?
Yeah.
Huh?
That chases us down.
They chase it down. They kill the Akali here. They take Baron.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, the stasis. Wait, they're going to try and end? Can they end with the minions?
No, they end the game now. It's over.
What is it? 30 seconds? What the hell just happened? They just rushed Baron. They had no vision. They just rushed Baron and they were like, cool. Let's end the game. Well, then.
I mean, that was just really smart of the things that happened when Team MB overpushed. They realized they had a window where even if they had vision on it, right, it would be a 50-50 flip, because the enemy had to walk into your position because there are only 3 people.
Yeah. No, Andres went around. I mean, he got into the pit. Like, Gragas tried to knock him out of the pit, but it was just a 50-50 smite fight. Gragas won the 50-50 smite fight over Andres. And then they just went, and then the double TP was really weird. Like, the double TP was very, very late.
I think the game is over regardless. Because they get Nash as well. And then you have
they probably
Elder
get Nash, yeah.
What are you going to do against it?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it wasn't like over, but it was kind of over because they take Elder, like you said, they take Nasha, and then they probably push all 3 lanes. They get triple inhib from that. That's the thing, is like, you don't really know how well this team plays with Baron. So it's kind of risky to kind of just TP for no reason. I don't know. It's really, really weird. Anyway, Ezreal though, 41,000 damage, even with Iceborne Gauntlet. Champ's still broken, I guess. Oh, Almighty Aces. There we go. Oh, they won the first game. Almighty Aces with S-Style and Rekna. Ryder Zito's name is Crush on Yumi. Well, I think it's Crush on Yumi anyway. Oh my god. Wait, why are they under Almighty Aces? That's really weird. So I looked at Almighty Aces. I look at Cat Cat. I look at Final Puggers. I don't know what French Fries' name is. Who are French Fries against? French. Oh, Olympus Gaming. Oh my god. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, I found them. Oh, they stomped the first game. Oh. They stomped the first game. pretty easy then, I guess. French fries are put under FFP. That's kind of weird. MB I already looked at, which is the game we're playing. Teamkins we looked at. Tresh is the other one. I don't know where Tresh is. Who are Tresh playing against? Tresh. Oh, Nexus Siege. Let's see if I can find Nexus Siege. Oh, it's right there. And... oh, no surprise. Tresh won. Ruiz is playing Lucian. Okay. Hey,
Aatrox banned last game?
Yes, it was. It was banned by, I think it was banned by MB on red side.
That's a really weird priors, because I don't think Aatrox is nearly good enough to blue side first pick.
I think it's pretty decent. No, I think it's the flexibility as well of Aatrox. Is pretty, like, I think Aatrox jungle is pretty strong. Aatrox Baron lane is also pretty strong. Okay, I guess it's Aatrox jungle.
He got nerfed so many times already.
True. They were still playing in Asia though, surprisingly. Like, you'll be surprised they were still playing it in Asia, like even after the nerfs in jungle.
Yeah, I think he's still playable, right? But I just don't think he's first pickable.
Yeah. Camille was like one of the highest priority champions in Asia. I remember, like, Camille was like first pick or banned every single game in Asia.
I think Camille is pretty strong at the moment. I think she's just very dumbed down. She's very easy to play now.
Definitely.
And I think a lot of her bad matchups, such as Jax, for example, are so much easier to play now with the changes.
It was like they buffed the W so much as well. I mean, they nerfed it a little bit, didn't they? Like, was it last patch? Not the patch just gone yesterday, or today, I should say. The last patch. They nerfed like the healing a little bit. Oh no, they nerfed the healing a little bit, and then they nerfed the monster damage on W. I remember now, because Camille jungle was quite popular.
Yeah. I think Camille getting attack speed for like 3 seconds after using E is very egregious.
Disgusting. Yeah, I mean, and then also on top of that, she also gets more attack speed if she hits an enemy as well. So she gets like 2 attack speed steroids for basically no reason. Absolutely nuts.
They got Zed again as well. And
yeah, they got Zed, Gragas, they got Camille. They banned the Wukong this time. They got Camille. So I mean, the Gragas didn't really work for them, but yeah.
Still insane to me that no one's picking Garen. I mean, it's banned now, obviously, but they're like banning it because they picked Zed. They're not like banning it because Garen is OP.
Also, it's been banned as well. There's the Ezreal ban. Goodbye, Ezreal. No, Ezreal.
Also, we didn't really talk about it, but Lonely Kid's Akali build was atrocious last game. He did like 0 damage to what he was supposed to do.
I don't even see what is. I know he went Riftmaker. I don't know what he went after Riftmaker though.
Riftmaker, Rabadons, Morello, and
oh really? Oh god.
Reflector.
No Void Staff, no Pendant, nothing.
Yep.
Especially when you're going Fleet as well. Like, that's even less damage. Like, you don't even have Conqueror or anything to like give you extra damage. Where is Shen going? Oh, is it Gragas support Shen jungle?
I think
that's spicy.
I don't think the last Shen jungle nerfs like were enough.
Oh no, I don't think so either. No, I still think it's pretty good.
Kevin is still turbo strong.
It's actually crazy how fast you can still clear through jungle. And the crazy thing is, you could just ulti wherever you want. You just counter gank. Like, you just farm to wherever you want.
The issue that Shen has is that he's usually stuck on the tower in most matchups, so he can't just ult for free and get away with it, right? But Shen jungle doesn't care about that.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's the crazy thing about most jungles. That's kind of what I was saying earlier about Zed jungle. It's like Zed in the early game is normally quite weak. Like, you can't really walk up. You have to like farm minions at range. Shen like early laning phase, not really too great. You can't really get that much farm. Play jungle, you can just get all the farm you want, get level 5 for free, and then you're not worried about anything. You know, it's crazy. Like, you can play all these champions jungle. Nuts. I can't wait to see if Twitch people are gonna play Twitch jungle when he comes out.
They probably will, but I don't think range jungles are viable in Wild Rift.
Yeah.
I think just the existence of the AoE auto attack for melee champions just makes it so much better to have melee jungles. Has they actually went Rakan this game? They ended up banning Nautilus over Rakan, which is really weird. Yeah. It's a very good Abyssal Mask game, actually. But Hesse is probably just gonna go for it.
I'm an idiot. I accidentally mute my mic for no reason. What I was saying, like, what they were saying, like, patch 4.1 is like, oh, Abyssal Mask only gets used on Amumu. It's like, does it really? Like, I mean, I guess they're not really thinking about, I mean, I guess they're not really like watching or talking about competitive too much. But yeah.
Yeah.
I hope.
But I think Hesse is just gonna go AP as he does every game. So I don't think we're gonna see an Abyssal Mask, even though it's the right item build and they have more than enough AP damage, so he shouldn't build AP. But Hesse doesn't care.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he's probably going to go 4 AP. Heste always builds like Rod of Ages, Imperial Mandate, you know, items like that. Will we have a surprise on our hands? That is the question.
Did you change the champion names?
Oh, I didn't. Fuck. It's fine. We know who the players are anyway. Fuck. You're supposed to remind me. See? That's why I said for you to remind me. I guess your memory is just as bad as mine. We're good.
I realized when I saw the loading screen.
Fuck. It's fine. Whatever. We'll do it next game. Unlucky, I guess.
Okay, Kamir's starting longsword. So
Giga Chad, Trinity Force, yeah. Trinity Force Grasp though is kind of weird. If you go Trinity Force, I think it's better to go like Conqueror or Fleet instead.
I think you just don't go Trinity Force. Unless you're jungle Kamir. Or you're playing into like squishy matchups like Akshan or something maybe.
Mm-hmm. I saw Helios play a lot of Fleet Footwork. Kumar actually doesn't actually seem too bad, like Fleet Footwork. I think Footwork as a rune is actually not that bad.
I mean, people used to play a lot in Kamir and then it got nerfed, right? And Grasp got up.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So there's no real reason to go Fleet anymore. Unless you're playing like really difficult matchups.
Mm-hmm.
But even those matchups are pretty playable now with the W changes, because you don't even need to hit the other part anymore.
Andre's going Aatrox against Shen jungle. Fleet Footwork on Shen. I mean, whatever. I kind of like Aftershock Shen jungle more, to be fair. But
Yeah.
I mean, you don't really need the healing from Fleet. It's like kind of useless in my opinion. I mean, I kind of get it because you get like the energy regeneration if you hit a champion, I guess, and like you get a bit of extra movement speed. But
and also, Aftershock on Shen just kind of feels bad because you're not always in a position to proc it.
True. It's kind of like if you're not hitting taunts anyway, then like kind of what's the point of playing Shen? You know. Kind of want. Oh my god. There's no wave. There's no. Yeah, there's no minion wave. Like they timed this.
People now, but
they timed this really bad. Yeah, I mean they have 4 people, but they timed it really bad. I mean also Camille can just clear this wave, no?
Yeah. I mean, you should just that Jack.
Oh.
Jax is already too low to begin with, so it's kind of hard to do anything.
Wait, what is Andres doing? Oh my god, Jesus. Yeah, Jax is really low. Yeah, I agree with what you're saying. Sorry, my bad. I was just kind of going crazy there. Andres was like walking up and use his third Q proc. I was like, you okay, Andres?
If that happens like 1 second later, Zed just dings 5 and Andres immediately needs to flash out.
Okay. Decent early game. I mean, to be fair, I'm kind of like impressed with SCP support as well. Like, the kitty pet, like, his roams have been pretty damn good. Like, he's actually matched the roams of Heste, which is kind of surprising for someone that I've not seen play competitive before. Because I think that's the one thing that like just normal players kind of get a little bit dizzy about, you know, with like support roams and everything.
Yeah, but you can also immediately tell that like Team MB is moving with like 3 or 4 people every time, and then SCP is just Gragas most of the time.
Yeah, true.
Even on the top lane dive, there were like 4 people surrounding the tower, and then just like Zed.
Yeah,
slowly
then it
walked
was,
up.
yeah, they were kind of a little bit late. But I mean, to be fair, Camille did really well to defend the dive. I mean, there was no minion wave anyway, but because Camille was winning the trades in the early game, actually wasn't that bad. Oh, looks like he is going Divine Sunderer. He just starts Longsword. Interesting. To be fair, he was kind of winning trades in the early game, to be fair. Oh, here we go. Here comes the Shen ulti. It's a Taunt. Andres is dead.
That was a really good flash by Luck, actually.
He missed a Q though, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, he flashed in to guarantee the taunt, essentially.
Yeah.
And then he missed his E, then taunt hit, and he followed up with Q.
Oh yeah, sorry, it's flash E. Yeah, sorry, it was E. My bad. Yeah, I see what you mean, yeah. Flashing forward, just guaranteeing that Shen's in range to land E.
This kill is not going to change anything about the game state. So it doesn't really matter. But
I mean, again, though, it's kind of crazy that SCP are just even in gold.
Gragas shouldn't be holding this wave. He should just reset. Because now he's very late.
Yeah, now it's very late.
They just get Herald again for free. Even though they're like weaker at this point, probably. Because Akali doesn't have anything yet.
Looks like SPC always want to prioritize Dragon, though. Yeah, Gragas is delayed back. Doesn't have an item, basically. Why did it go over to... Did it get stolen? Okay, no.
I hate the way Andres uses Herald, by the way. I think every time he just uses it to get like 300 gold for himself or something. I mean, now it doesn't matter, right?
No, it did, yeah. They get tower anyway, but yeah, I get what you mean. It's like, he used it really, really early and just to get, like, plates. Like, get gold for himself.
And especially, like, last game, he just used it on mid lane for 2 plates. Instead of using it on Akali's lane to, like, open up Akali.
There we go. I was thinking, I was like, Josh, hello, do you have W? I was kind of curious. Also, we missed Lonely Kid's soda kill on the top lane. Lonely Kid also got a soda kill.
Yeah, and just like that, I think the game's probably just over. Because they gave up Herald, even though they were in a winning position.
Ah, very interesting. Okay, I mean, we said that last game. We did say the last game was kind of over, but then it wasn't over, and then they won. So you never know, really. I mean, last game they were like what, a few thousand gold behind, and they still came back. So you never know. Actually, been really impressed though with SCP. To be fair, maybe it's a team we have to keep our eyes on. Actually, been playing very, very well. Oh, Taunt comes in. We get the Camille ulti. Oh, the follow-up though. Oh, that's kind of unfortunate. Yeah, that's an unlucky timing, I guess, for the Camille ulti to come in. And they're just going to tower dive Shen now as well, probably. Lonely Kid's kind of low. Oh, the whole squad's here.
The whole squad is here.
Yeah, they brought the whole squad. Lonely Kid dies, but everyone else is dead as well. Oh, maybe not. Smite, movement speed, Q. Okay, they got the kill. I thought the tower dive was a little bit risky, and then I just saw that Heste and Heste and Andres was also there, and I was just like, okay, I guess they're fine.
Yeah, I mean, this game the Team MB has a way better teamfight comp than last game. Last game they just had like random solo queue champions.
True.
I think now it's more way more playable for them, especially like even if SCP starts stacking dragons, it doesn't really matter because they're already this far ahead.
Hmm. Game's a lot slower though. We're not getting as many kills. It's not as big of a fiesta as the first game, to be fair.
Gragas has a teal and a bramble vest against like only Aatrox who's healing, who's not even really healing because he only has like Yomu's cleaver.
I mean, to be fair, I figured out that even with Aatrox, even if you buy anti-heal, the champ still heals like a disgusting amount because of his passive and his ulti as well.
Yeah,
oh wait, saying that.
He's not even gonna auto Gragas most of the time. So I don't understand it at all.
Yeah. Oh, the Luck Shield missed! The Luck Shield missed! Wait, he still dodged it. Hold. Oh my god, Gragas just dodged everyone. Just broke some ankles.
Oh, look,
like Shen as well. Oh, the Lux ulti missed as well. If these Lux like abilities actually hit, then it actually would have been. Oh, Heste? Is he dead? Oh no.
Look at Heste's inventory.
Was he? Oh shit, he has a missile mask. We called it. Pog.
Except he has electrocute for some reason and no AP items.
I was thinking, I saw electrocute and I was like, okay, he's just gonna go full damage, right? And it's like, nope.
Someone on his team must have said just buy Abyssal Mask, it's too good this game. There's no way he queues up electrocute and then chooses not to go like any scaling item. Then just Aftershock does more damage at that point than electrocute.
You give more damage to Akali and Ziggs. Also potentially stops the one shot of like Lux and maybe Gragas as well. Right, this Gragas doesn't even have an item.
Yeah, and he probably won't get one for quite some time.
Oh my. Okay, Heste, here we go. Okay. Well, Lux ulti here, but it did negative damage, so yeah, there's that.
Oh, Shen.
Oh! No, Christmas is E-Flash. I think he tried to E-Flash, but he messed up.
Yeah.
He flashed way too late.
Yeah, I think he uses E and then he recognized that Zed already used W to dash away, so he inputted flash.
And he tried to, yeah. He tried to flash, but then he got input delayed, and it didn't go until the end of the E.
Yeah.
He's top lane though. Yeah, to be fair, he's again doing like really well. Like the mid lane is pretty good. I think the ADC is not too bad, but his Lux abilities this game have been kind of off. Support's also not that bad either. Just their top lane again is just so far behind. Second game in a row, the top lane is super far behind.
I mean, this game he kind of got camped as well, but
true.
He also got solo killed, but the matchup is also bad.
Oh my god, Andres is just going Serpent's Fang third item. What the fuck? He's crazy. He's absolutely fucking crazy.
He's dead. You can just delete the Aatrox at this point.
Yeah.
He was just 2 items, he one taps him.
He's so squishy. Like, I don't know. I think if you want to go Serpent's Fang, you just skip Ghost Blade. Oh, nice flash forwards. Dash is dead. Okay, can they kill someone else maybe? No, Aatrox is just 1v9 on the back line.
I think Team SCP doesn't realize how squishy this Aatrox is.
Yeah.
They're playing it like it's the Sterak's, Divine Sandra, Cleaver Aatrox or something.
Oh my god. To be fair though, he does a lot of damage. What the hell? He does a lot of damage, but also I don't really like the builds. I think you just go Ghostblade or Serpent's Fang, and then you just like go Black Cleaver, and then either like Divine Sunder or Sterak's Gauge. I mean, even Spirit Visage is really good this game as well, because you're against Lux Gragas, so...
Yeah, I don't think there's a single champion in the game that you should ever go Ghostblade and Serpent's Fang in the same build. Like even Kha'Zix and Zed and stuff like that couldn't do it. You go either or.
Then you also have Death Stance as well. So like you're missing out on one of like your core items here because you're building Serpent's Fang. Like, what is he going to skip? He's going Serpent's Fang third item, which means he's not going to have Stoic Gauge.
No.
Or he's not going to have Lens on.
He realized he needed Serpent's Fang after he built his first two items.
Yeah, Ghost Blade, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, he is the only person that can actually build Serpent's Fang.
Yeah.
They really need to build an... they really need an anti-shield item for AP champions so badly in this game.
I mean, the PC version is Shadow Flame, right? But I think Shadow Flame would completely break Wild Rift because of how low the base MR values are.
I can't remember what the passive does and everything for Shadow Flame. Can't remember what
it... it gives you more pen the lower HP your target is, so it's like an XP. And when the enemy target has a shield, you immediately get the full pen value. So it's like 20 pen at the max value, and if the enemy applies a shield, you immediately get 20 pen. Regardless of how
kind of disgusting. Yeah. I mean, unless they just change that part of the passive and they just make it kind of similar to Serpent's Fang in a way. Where it's just like, you just reduce shields.
Yeah, but also AP champions just have way too many AoE abilities. So...
True.
It's like, when Zed has Serpent's Fang, he has a lot of AoE already, but imagine like a Ziggs with AP Serpent's Fang. You could never actually get shield value against that.
Okay, 10,000 gold lead though. It's a bit more of a... like it's a bit more of a calmer game, I think, now for MB. Because like, MB took so many risks last game for like no reason at all. And they just limit tested a lot, I feel like. But maybe they realized that they can't actually limit test as much as what they wanted to.
Wasn't last game the calmer game?
Last game was calmer game, yeah.
So this one can't be the calmer game, right?
I see what you did there. I see what you did. Yeah, last game they had the Bomberman instead. This game I should say they have Bomberman. That's kind of risky. Because you have Shen ulti and Stone Plate, but I guess they're just all there. Oh, Shen hits. They're not on Akali though. I mean, they're all kind of low. Exhaust as well. I mean, Jax is pushing top though, to be fair.
They just dies immediately.
Oh yeah, I mean Lonely Kid's just slapping. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Lonely Kid's just doing Jax things. Yeah, bonk, bonk. Yeah, bonk. Just keep bonking. You might as well Lonely Kid at this rate. Yeah, bonk. Another one. This champ is so disgusting. Oh my god.
I think Smurf is not auto-aiming his abilities. Because even in the Gragas game, he missed so many body slams that he would have just hit if he pressed the button instead of aiming it. I feel like that's a skill that good players don't recognize how useful it is. Because very often auto-aim is just a better choice, especially on abilities like Gragas E. It's literally impossible to miss when you auto-aim it. So people who think they are good at the game just manually aim everything and then just like randomly miss a Gragas E that they should have did right.
A good series though to start off the E scene. Very, very good series.
Yeah. I mean, this game is going more according to what we expected going into the series. But I think this is more of like a pretty hard draft gap rather than like obviously MB is playing better, but I don't think SCP has even remotely the tools to deal with.
No. Wait, I just realized Andres went Grudge. I thought he was going to go Death Dance, but he went Grudge. He's just full damage Aatrox. He doesn't give a shit. Okay, I mean, they don't even need Baron. They're just going to get triple inhib without Baron. And that just proves how far ahead they are. Yeah. Triple inhib, this should be GG. This should be game number 3 now.
Oh, goodbye. They're just, yeah. They're just trapping and playing this game really well. Is Zed in the backline, though? Okay, he can't do anything. I think he tried to one-shot, but he couldn't. Oh my god, Andres' damage is disgusting. Alright, GG's, game number 3. Much better game from MB. Much better. Definitely what we're expecting. I think first game was kind of limit testing. Because they were going for like some crazy tower dives for like no reason. And like making really, really dumb decisions, but...
I don't think there was like a single second in the game where Andres' flash was off cooldown. He like looked for every flash play you could find.
It's a really good game though. 26k. I mean, Zig's also doing the most damage. No surprise again. SCP picked blue side, so I gotta change the freaking names around again. 1-1. Team 2 is MB. Team 1 is SCP. Here we go. Game number 3. Oh, champ. Oh, champ.
Yeah. I mean, SCP got their Gragas twice right. Once on blue side first pick, then a third pick, I think, on red side, was it? So it seems like MB doesn't really care about Gragas, which could come back to bite them, especially against a team like Kittens, for example, who have like probably the 2 best Gragas players on their team.
Mm-hmm.
They're still left in the scene. So we'll see how that works out. Now SCP is banning Gragas, even though MB didn't pick it when it was open.
Yeah. So
I could have seen Gragas just like go through the entire draft this game, because none of these players are really proficient at playing it.
Yeah, I mean, SCP picked it in game number 1. It didn't really work in game number 2. It kind of worked in game number 1, but that's only because they kind of got a bit lucky, I feel like, with the Elder right at the end. But I mean, it was just really smart. I think decision making, it wasn't really down to the champions.
Yeah.
In any sense. This maybe leaves like Camille open for first pick.
Yeah, but actually they banned Jax, so they might actually first pick Camille.
Yeah, Jax was pretty annoying by Lonely Kids.
Yeah, unless you actually punish it with Camille ult, it's a pretty bad matchup for Camille. Either that, or you just like abandon your lane halfway through, and you just go and force fights like they do in China.
See what else we got going. Oh, there's the Camille ban. There's the read on the Camille ban. What's left open? That's the question. Aatrox is not left open. There's no Camille first pick. There's no Gragas.
I could see a Zed first pick maybe.
Karma. Yeah. That's not too bad. I mean, Buki didn't have the best Lux game, to be fair. There's quite a few skill shots missing, so maybe you'll be a little bit better on Karma.
No, but I don't like, from what I've seen from SCP, I don't like Karma and their kind of team comps, right? Because I think Zed is probably the best champion, and Zed and Karma don't really synergize that well together.
Oh, there's Zed taken away.
Now lock in this has to be a snap Garen, because Garen and Karma is actually disgusting. If I don't see the Garen now, then I've lost faith in SCP.
You lost faith already. One game, you already lost SVP. Lost them.
At this point, it's just like a question of how much ego does ABC have? Because if he has too much ego, then he doesn't want to play Garen.
I guess he doesn't want to play Garen. I guess he just plays the Kali mid, takes it away.
Could be a Kali top as well, if it's a Shen top, right? Because I'm not sure if Andres is a Shen player.
Yeah. It doesn't really seem like an Andres sort of player, you know, I mean, sort of champion. But then to be fair, it's not really a Lonely Kid sort of champion, so...
Yeah, true.
It's kind of a weird one. It's like, it doesn't really fit both the players' play style. Ashe. Probably going to be Ashe support, I guess, for Heste. Or maybe Ashe for Jash.
Probably Ashe for Heste, considering they're banning Nautilus here.
Mm-hmm. Maybe.
They go for like a global team comp with like Ashe and Shen.
Ashe Lux maybe as well.
Yeah.
And Lux could be another one. They're still banning supports as well. Yeah, I would assume this is Lux. I still think not Lux, sorry, Ashe. I still think Ashe support is still better than carry Ashe even after the changes. I still think you can spam your second ability too much, or you just get way too much value from it.
Yeah. I mean, I think what we used to run in rigs and what like we got from Team Flash, I think it was in SCA, right, was the Ashe mid. I think that's actually her best role. By far, actually. I think Ashe support is overrated in Wild Rift, at least. Because you actually have lane pressure on this champion and can move first.
Who is it that played Ashe mid Icons? Coyote, wasn't it? Was it Coyote?
Yeah, from Team Flash Coyote.
Yeah. Oh, there's Lux ban. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I thought it might have been Lux Ashe bot lane, which is actually really annoying to deal with. You just Lux ulti into Ashe ulti, and then yeah, or other way around.
That's a really good ban, actually. I think that just shows that SCP at least know what the win cons are for Team MB.
Yeah, I mean, I think they haven't played that bad. Like, I think they're actually not like bad players at all, and they kind of know what they're doing in terms of draft and everything as well.
I guess it's Ashe Nessus.
Ashe Nessus, okay, it's kind of fucking boring. I don't know why you just don't pick Senna. Also, I think Senna is fucking broken now, by the way. Like, I don't know why they added an inbuilt fucking slow, but yeah.
I think it's like Senna now on SCP's side, or Lux on the Lux band, but like anything that can shield, or like the second support champion, I think would really benefit them here.
Okay.
Then,
they just go calm with support.
Because I think Team MB actually doesn't have the damage to get through like a Senna Karma shield or like a Seraphine Karma shield.
I mean, you're probably going Serpent's Fang Zed. You might even go Serpent's Fang Ashe this game as well. Even though it's not really that great. There is the Garen.
Yeah,
So is it Garen mid or is it Garen top?
I guess Wukong jungle.
Yeah.
There's no it's Garen top, right?
I guess it depends on what this last pick's gonna be.
Garen top is not bad, obviously, but
like mid lane it just counters Zed so much, yeah.
Especially because top lane would be blind pick, because you don't know if the Shen is in jungle or in top lane.
Now I'm even more confused where MB's going.
I think it's a
MB Riven top, I think.
I think it's a Riven jungle, Shen top.
Could be.
So why would you pick Riven into Garen? That just doesn't seem like a good matchup.
Unless they thought that it was Garen mid lane. It's the only thing. Why are they swapping? I'm so confused. What are they doing? It looks like it's going to be a Kali mid, Garen top. Interesting. I would have liked to see a Kali top and Garen mid, because you just counter Zed so hard and Zed can't play the game. But
Akali's also just very hard to play into Riven. I think they should have just kept their hands off Akali. I think that's just too much of an ego pick here. It didn't work the first 2 games for Team MB, and Team MB arguably has like one of the best Akali players on their team, which is like Lonely Kid. So like, what makes you think you have a better Akali, right?
it's like, oh, Akali didn't work. Didn't work for MB in game number 1. Maybe it works for SCP. Double Airy bot lane, I just realized. Double summon Airy bot lane. That's something.
I don't like it. I think either one of those two should have for the Font of Life.
For sure.
I like it on Ashe, but if you're laning with Nasus, I think it's probably better on Nasus.
I think Nasus is probably better, to be fair. I think it's a lot easier to proc with Nasus as well. You know, the first part, because like, Ashe can obviously get blocked. Spectral Sickle on Karma as well. I mean, you're probably going to get a lot of stacks very easily because you're against the Nasus, which kind of makes sense, but I just like Relic more.
I think both supports should have Relic in this lane.
Yeah.
Because this is a double, like a super long range
poke lane.
The supports shouldn't really be hitting each other unless one person is misplaying. How does this keep happening? How are people losing these trades to Akali? It's like,
who knows? Oh, it's Electrocute Akali actually this time.
I think Electrocute, at least from what Random told me, is that that's kind of the new thing, right?
Yeah, I saw it in Asia a lot as well, Akali Electrocute.
No. Apart from that, you know Akali's gonna hit level 2 there, so why are you walking up? And then you get chunked for like 60% of your HP. I think that's like regardless of Electrocute or not, you would lose like 50% or 60% there. You can just see the clear speed difference. Anders is level 4 and already in Wukong's jungle. But Wukong is still clearing his blue buff.
Oh, and they're invading. Oh. Okay. I mean, that was a little bit too far. They could have just taken the one trade there and just backed off.
Yeah.
For some reason, they just... Oh, Karma's here now? Oh, the E goes for... No! He's surprised on 1 HP! Oh, that's so sad. Oh, and he tried to flash. Oh, it's a disaster. And now he gets level 5. Oh. Nah, but... Nako survived on 1 HP. That's so unlucky.
Yeah. Karma runs heal rather than ignite here.
Oh, yeah. Interesting. I don't know why, but... Because normally you want to play quite aggressive when you're playing Karma. Nah, but that's so sad for SCP. I think if they just take the 1 for 0 there and they just kill Lonely Kid and they just back off.
Yeah.
I think there's any need to go any further. Oh, Shen ulti though. Oh, nice flash. Josh is just dead. Yeah. Okay, that was a really nice play. Well, not Josh is dead. Sorry, that's fucking... I thought Josh was dead. Fuck's sake. I'm getting confused because I forgot to change the names again. Okay. Everyone needs to remind me next game. Even Twitch chat as well needs to remind me to change the freaking champion names. Oh my god, I'm getting more confused by itself.
Hester just got to taste the might of Demacia.
Demacia! Just giga chatting around, just like, oh, run around, do my own thing. Oh, 1-for-1 trade mid lane. Okay, support Ashe, Giga Chats.
I'm not a fan of the cooldown reduction boots on Ashe. I like the swiftness boots a lot more.
Oh, the movement speed, yeah, the boots of Pharah.
Yeah.
It's really nice for Ashe, to be fair, because the movement speed. But I guess like the only reason why you wouldn't go for it is if you don't want to get into auto attack range. You just want to stay back and just spam your W.
Yeah. The thing is also like, if you're planning to go cleaver, then you're doubling up on the fake movement speed, right? But I don't think this game is actually a cleaver Ashe game, because you already have 2 cleaver users in your team, and you have an Nasus that shreds armor with his E. I think there's more than enough armor shred on your team.
I mean, you always just go like Imperial Mandate, normally first item, or Manamune first item into Mandate. So you wouldn't really get Black Cleaver until like 3rd item anyway, which to be fair, most of the time supports don't really get.
Yeah. I think that's also a mistake. I think Cleaver should always be your first item. Except for when it's not a good Cleaver game like this one. Right? I think this game is an acceptable mana meme game. I think Mandate should never be your first item. Because the stats gives are just terrible for air outside of the active, outside of the passive.
Okay, they actually went for Repel. Now they're going to try and do Dragon. Oh, Andre's going to get... Wait, does Andres have Smite? No, he doesn't have Smite. I think he actually smited the Herald to get to the Dragon sooner.
Yeah.
I think if he doesn't smite there, then maybe he actually gets both objectives. Oh, double taunt as well. Yeah, Shen's definitely balanced.
I think if someone just went into SCP's call and told them that dragons are just terrible, I think they would have such a bigger chance of winning these games.
Yeah.
Because they've lost 2 games in a row now. We're off the same play.
Yeah, going for Dragon, yeah.
And even the first game was pretty lost until they won the Elder Flip.
Yeah, but now Andres can just clear through the jungle, just do whatever the hell he wants. Look how much gold lead he is. He's nearly at a fucking 3,000 gold lead already. And it's disgusting. That's the level difference as well. He's a whole level ahead. Absolutely disgusting.
Ben is also one of these champions that is like extremely good in these chaotic kind of games.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, goodbye.
Oh, you can press W.
Oh, why did Andres ulti there for? I guess he just wanted to get down there for some reason. Like, he didn't need to ulti. That's kind of weird. Andres was just like, yeah, my ulti's off cooldown. I might as well use it. Why not? Oh, it's kind of funny. Yeah, this game's a bit of a stomp.
It looks like Team MB had enough.
Yeah, it's kind of what we expected from the first game. Oh, Andres, one more auto attack. Okay, they got him. Wait, what killed him? Red buff? Yeah, probably red buff. Interesting. Divine Sunderer into Wit's End. I guess it's not a bad Wit's End game. It's a little bit of AP damage.
Yeah.
I think it's like Wit's End 3rd item though. Like I see people building Sunfire sometimes.
Yeah, I think Sunfire is better, especially this game. I think Andres just wants more damage.
Like, look how broken this champ is. He just got fucking 2 kills for his team bot lane. Then he just ultis top, saves Lonely Kid, gets another kill. Ah, this champion, man. Like, what the fuck is this champion?
But the people in Solitude can't play it. It goes unnerved for like 7 patches in a row.
This doesn't make sense. It's so free.
It's the same thing that like Rengar is going through right now.
Oh, Wukong tried to dash over the wall and he couldn't. Unlucky. Kind of unlucky. Not really too much else to say really in this game. We're over 10,000 goal leads. Oh my god. I mean, we're at like a 13,000 goal lead after 10 minutes in the game. Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of over.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of over. Oh yeah, they just aced them after 10 minutes in the game. This is kind of what we was expecting. Is Shen going to be Giga OP with those new tank items? I think that's an interesting one. I think the one that heals when you drop low on HP is going to be really strong for like Mundo. The one where there's one which is like death cap for tanks, which like you gain stacks, and when you reach maximum stacks you gain like bonus size, health, armor, magic resist. Like
it's like what Jug Show essentially is on PC right now, except minus the HP drain.
So fucking disgusting.
I think that is like, I think it's the only item that you could warrant building on Shen from like a new item. But I think his core is still just Sundra into Sunfire, and then you're probably getting like Randuins if the enemy has a lot of crit, or Thorn Melee.
Yeah, it's like situational. Yeah, it's always situational. That's the thing, is like there's never like one build to go. Oh my god, they're still going for fucking dragons.
It's like the issue with Wild Rift is that these double resistance items are just terrible compared to HP plus one resistance stat, especially if that resistance stat is armor, because armor is so much more valuable since Void Stuff is such a broken item.
This is actually the final game that's going on as well. Well, what I expected to be a fast 2-0 is one of the... Actually, I think it's the only game that they're waiting for. Oh no, there's one other game that hasn't finished. It's this and one other game that hasn't finished, which I was not expecting. There we go. There's the quick 2 games we were expecting from game 2 and game 3. Expected it to be a quick 2-0, but maybe they were just a little bit over complacent in game number 1, which I guess is kind of expected because they maybe haven't played competitive in a while. But hey, there we go. GG's. GG's. That's what we was expecting. Andres just casually going 9-0-15 on Shen. Nice. Very cool champion. Dealing the most damage as well on his team. That's kind of broken. Most gold in the game.
Did go full damage. He has like Borg components.
Oh yeah, he was going Borg as well. Yeah, he just has a random Warmog because he's just like, yeah, I'll just go more damage afterwards.